welcome to the Caithness Market. I'm Clemency Crow. I am 1/4 of Clovis and I'm a teacher. I'm a primary teacher at Newton Park Primary School here in Wick, and when I'm not doing that I am an author and a publisher. Caithness is a really important part for me for writing stories. It is packed full of inspiration. You don't have to go very far out of your front door to find something that inspires you to write. So I'm really pleased to be taking part in the Caithness Market. I hope I can in the future as well. I'm here to talk to you mostly about my children's book that I published last year. I haven't published any books this year. That was a conscious decision, which as it turned out was rather providential because of coronavirus. But I am publishing 3 books next year, so I have spent all 7-8 months of this year editing, redrafting, editing again, and getting ready for my mammoth year next year. The first book I'm publishing next year is actually called Unicorn's Rule. It's a children's book for about 8 to 9-year-olds. It's fantasy adventure. And if you would like to be involved in the book launch, that is, if you want a free copy in advance and would like to post a review on whatever review site you like, Amazon, Goodreads, whatever you use, then I would be very grateful if you just head over to my website, which I put a link in the description below. I would be super grateful for that. But the book I'm concentrating on today is the only novel I've published so far, Taking Wing. And it is about a 12-year-old girl who is very responsible. She is very sensible and nothing bad ever happens to her until she gets caught up in this very old tribal sort of community between birds. Now these aren't just normal birds, they are birds that can turn into humans. And of course the crows are the main characters. But there are also owls and seagulls. Other birds are mentioned like blue tits and doves, they come into it too. And these tribes, they take on the traits, the personalities of whatever bird they represent. The places that I have lived, that I have grown up in and loved, play a huge part in all my writing. And while the tribes are based very much on the Anglo-Saxon area which I was from, North Lincolnshire, which was once part of the Kingdom of Lindsey, the Anglo-Saxon kingdom. There is so much of that area in this book, but whenever I write about Freya, whenever I write about her at home, I'm always imagining Wick. So I kind of imagine that Freya lives in Wick. I never say that because I want people to read it in America, in Australia, in other areas of Britain, anywhere that speaks English, because it's an English language book. But when I'm writing it, I imagine it all in Wick. In fact, in book 2, which is coming out in next July, at the start of it, Freya is sitting in this park, feeling a bit glum, and I kind of imagine that to be Bignor Park. But I never say that because, you know, obviously people who don't live in Caithness won't know it. My job today is to ask you very nicely to buy this book if you haven't done already, and I would be very grateful. If you like it, like I say, the sequel is coming out next July. Hopefully you'll get to the end of the book and think, oh, I really want to read the next one. So if you do, don't worry, because it's next year that's coming out. Okay, so that is all from me for now. I hope you enjoy the other videos that we put out here on Clovis. If you like our videos very much, then please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We post videos probably, I don't know, once a month maybe, but we are hoping to sort of keep it going a little bit better than we have done recently. Okay, well that is all for me for now. Enjoy the rest of the Caithness Market. I'm actually out today, but when I come back this evening I will be searching through everybody else's posts looking for some exciting Christmas presents, because I love Christmas and I get ready super early, looking for birthday presents and looking for things that I just like the look of.